Are you willing to listen now that your world of illusion has finally come crashing down?
Hello to all the wonderful people out there. This is America's most outspoken artist, Lance Skirvin, and I just want to pass you a quick word, something that I thought about. Today's date, what is today's date? I think I forgot it. I'm going to post it up magically right there on the screen so you'll see it later on when I do my editing. But I was just thinking that there is no time limit to success. Here we are most of the time on these jobs for years, decades, toiling, thinking that, well, if I take my time and work my way up, I'll make it to the top. It doesn't work that way, baby. Now, you take somebody maybe 50, 60 years old, years ago they retired, and they'll believe in that because it was pretty much that way years ago. But this is a different world we're living in now. People don't stay on jobs very long. Jobs are the ultimate pyramid scheme, okay? You have the person on top, and you have all the people on the bottom, okay? And that bottom is wider than that top point. And everybody on the bottom is gunning for that salary that person's making, and the person up top, they know that most are not going to get there because there's no room up top. It's a pyramid scheme, you see? The bottom, the entry-level people have to be enthusiastic to keep everything going for the people that are above them. Usually they know that the people on the bottom are going to fall by the wayside. They're either going to get fired, frustrated, or just leave, or something happened to them. The delusion wears off, okay? The best way is to have your own business. Even if it's not something that's making a huge amount of money, the tax breaks that are in there are so helpful. And you have a chance to make, if you are enthusiastic about your own business and you attach it to one of your own talents and abilities in a unique way and offer yourself and offer your services to the world, a salary, a paycheck begins to look like nothing at all. That's the bottom line. And even they don't tell you this, but like I said, the tax breaks alone. You can go downtown to whatever city you're in, whatever county, whatever city, and you can incorporate. You can incorporate in the state, get your articles of incorporation, and then you get your local business licenses, whatever it is that you're going to do, they'll help you and they'll tell you. And it doesn't cost much. But many people are going to say, well, I'm not going to spend that kind of money because I got to save my money to get me that fifth of liquor. Or I'm not going to go and, child, I'm not wasting that money. I got to go shopping. I got to get that dress for the club on the weekend. Well, you keep on hovering in the same position year after year, and you're going to start to feel that pain. You're going to start to feel that frustration. You're going to say to yourself, wait a second. I'm worse off than I was 5 years ago. I'm worse off than I was 10 years ago. That's just the way it works. Until it's too late, until you're sitting somewhere frustrated and realize that you've been taken off. And when these jobs, it's time for them to pay their pension or take care of you if you have a medical emergency, you'll find out how much they love you, okay? I'm quite sure that you will take care of yourself much better than they will. I'm quite sure that if you can work real hard and make a huge amount of money, you'll feel good working those extra hours. But the only reason why you don't feel good working those extra hours now, because you're not getting anything from it. You're not deriving the pleasure and satisfaction. You don't have that pride. When you have the pride in something that you do, you have to get pulled away from doing more of it, When I'm doing my artwork or writing or doing things that expand my base of people who like what I do and who know what I do, you all know my energy. I can't stop. Sometimes, like I said, most of the time I mention on these videos how beat up I am or how tired I am. Well, it's only because my enthusiasm is at an all-time high. More so when I'm slaving for someone else. Imagine. Think of what you get hourly on these jobs and think of how much they get out of you. If they're giving you the amount that they give you, they're probably getting 5, 10, 15, 20 more times out of you from the position that you have. Think about it. Your time is precious. I speak out of love. Others not going to do this for you. Anyway, this is America's most outspoken artist. got to get back to work on my job, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You hold on to it, because after a while they're going to get rid of you before you get rid of them. Get rid of them first, okay? Hold it down on your job, but always think, have your vision. Like that slave on the plantation before he runs off, he's obeying everything what master says, and everything that he says. He's catching the whip on his back, but he's still obeying. But he's thinking, okay? He's thinking. He's saying, hey, there's going to come a day when I'm going to run off this plantation and I'm never going to come back. Hold your job. Don't run off with no plan. Make your plan. Plan your work and work your plan. An old wise man named Desmond told me that many years ago. Desmond, I love you. If you're alive, I haven't seen you in years, I'm still thinking about you, and the seeds that you planted inside of me are still growing. Anyway, take care. Let me go before I do a Kunta Kinte soon. Bye-bye.